Hi. Gym day again. I'm going to actually make it this time instead of go grocery shopping. Okay, so last time when I told a guy that I was uncomfortable with Sweetheart, he very surprisingly said he'd work on that. This time this guy called me hun and I was like, we're not done yet. And he's like, haha, very funny. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I don't know you. It makes me uncomfortable. And he goes like, oh, okay, bye. And I was like, really? You're not okay with a woman setting boundaries? Okay, well, peace. And then he's like, well, good luck. Like, I can't find a man who can handle a woman setting boundaries? Maybe not. And I was like, well, I'm single because I won't settle for a douchebag. And then I blocked him. So, yeah. And I'm also single because I don't need to be in a relationship. And these guys who are already calling me hun and sweetie and dear, they usually just want sex anyway. Seriously, I don't care if you're Southern, if you're Middle Eastern. I don't care if it is part of your culture. Don't do it. It makes me uncomfortable. And when I tell you it makes me uncomfortable, just back off. None of this, well, that's just who I am, sweetie, so get used to it. No. No, I'm out. Unless you're 90 years old or my server, you're not allowed to use any of those terms of endearment. Alright, members of my family. Father, grandfather, uncles. That's fine. A select few uncles, actually. I don't know too many of them that well. But really, what is it with people thinking that it's even from women, I don't know you, it makes me uncomfortable and it feels condescending. Because do you know who you call sweetheart to and it's perfectly acceptable? 5-year-old kids. Your own children. It feels condescending. Seriously, why do people not realize how condescending sweetheart is? And if they don't realize it, when someone says, please don't, it makes me uncomfortable, why is it like, well, that's just who I am, sweetheart, get over it? No, it's the first guy, which is probably the only guy like that I'm ever going to meet, who was like, oh, okay, it makes you uncomfortable, I'll back off. I'll work on that. Most guys are like this one just now, like, well, actually, no, he just said goodbye. Most guys are, get over it, sweetheart. Just trying to piss me off. And I'm like, I just told you it makes me uncomfortable. Do you really need to go into, like, a further detailed explanation? One guy did, and so I had to give him a historical explanation about how women have been subservient to men for, all of evolution, and sweetheart is one of those subservient terms. Really, try calling someone sweetheart and not feeling like you have a little bit of power over them. Try being called sweetheart and not feeling like they're in a position of authority a little bit. Yeah. Unless you're 90 years old or my server, you're not allowed to call me sweetheart.